All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking news for Amazon sellers right now. If you are an Amazon seller, you may have gotten the email that Amazon has actually removed their ASIN level restock limits. So today we're gonna be going over that email. We're gonna talk about what it means, what this means for you, and some workarounds to improve your inventory management for your Amazon business. So let's dive into it and let's get to it. Now, if you guys didn't know who I am, my name is Kevin Pak. I am a multiple six-figure Amazon seller, business owner, all things of that nature. Here is my Amazon seller account right here. Full refresh. Boom, a little over $5,000 for the week. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys are finding this helpful, if you are vibing with me, rocking with me, please like the video, subscribe for more content, and comment down below what your thoughts are on this. But here we are on my computer. Let's check out what the email said. I just took a screenshot from my email. It's from Fulfillment by Amazon. Hello. In July 2020, we announced that ASIN quantity limits for the products are stored in our fulfillment network. We made this change to ensure that we can receive and store more products for all sellers to use FBA. We've heard your feedback and continuously worked on our policies, programs to better receive and store your products. Effective April 22nd, 2021, all FBA products will no longer be subject to ASIN level quantity limits. Instead, restock limits will be set at a storage type level, offering you more flexibility with your management of your shipments, okay? So what this means is before, what was going on was Amazon was limiting people's stock and how much you can send in inventory, right? And they would limit this by a per ASIN level, which means that each individual product or SKU was limited to 200, 200, 200. Depending on how well it sell, it would increase that limit further if you sold really well. And they would give you like 90 days or 60 days worth of inventory. So if you sold really fast for those first 200, then they would give you more room for that ASIN there, that specific product, to send more inventory. So it was capped at per product. Now they're capping it at the entire storage level. Okay, so that means they're not gonna have any limits for each individual product anymore. They're just gonna basically give you like a warehouse space. This is your space, and this is however many products you can send in, right? And they're limiting this by the storage type. So there's a cap for standard size, there's a cap for oversized apparel, shoes and stuff like that. So for me, I think I have like a 7,000 unit limit for my standard size items. And then for my oversized, I have like 1,000 units limited, right? So they're giving you just a cap for your overall storage now. It's like they're giving you your own mini warehouse, and this is all you can fit in there. Now, from my understanding, I believe that this number is subject to change depending on how fast you sell. So if you sell a lot of units fast, then they're gonna increase your limits further. But this is basically based off of your current history of sales. So they're gonna give you that amount, right? Now, there could be some problems with this. So before, I guess you wouldn't have too much of a limitation based off of your ASIN level, because if your ASIN sold really well, then you could just send more and more and more, and then you wouldn't be at a cap. There's no like cap for your entire thing. Now that you have a cap for your entire storage, that could reside with some problems. So you can't have as much inventory sitting in Amazon. If you have like one ASIN that has a lot of inventory, that has like 6 months inventory, that might be a problem, because now you have to pull some of that inventory out in order to make room for other products. So if you are basically near maximum storage capacity, you have to pull out items. You're gonna have to pull out some units and send them to either your house or a 3PL warehouse or something like that. That way you can make room for more products or any new incoming products. This is great because now new products and new ASINs don't have a limit, so you don't have to start with just 200. You can start as many as you want up to that storage limit. So that's cool. So the only issue is if you're coming up to that maximum threshold right now. So I was coming up to that. I had 7,000 units and I had only maybe like 500 units of room left, right? And so what I did was I looked into my inventory, I saw what products had a lot of inventory, and two of my products had like 6 months worth of inventory. So what I did was I pulled out half of that inventory. So I left myself with about 2 or 3 months of reserve, sent the rest of that inventory to my 3PL warehouse to store. And then that way, when I need it, I can just trickle it in. It'll only take a week to get to Amazon. Shouldn't take long at all. So that's my plan. So now I have more than half of my storage level available, and now I can send it from my 3 new ASINs that I'm sending in, so I could put more inventory into that, and it's gonna balance things out a little bit more. So that's my way of problem solving this. I just basically removed some of the products that I needed or that I had extra in, and I kept them in 3PL. So now it's more important than ever this year to have Amazon plus another 3PL warehouse just for backup, just so you can get things trickling and moving a lot faster, move things a lot more efficiently. So that is the big news, and that's that's how we're gonna be handling it. And that's how I'm adapting to all of this, is if I'm having limits, I'm gonna utilize my 3PL and kind of even out my inventory and see like, okay, which one needs more, which one needs less. And I'm also gonna be pushing my inventory and trying to sell as much as I can, just so my storage level can increase. So that's the game plan. This is how we're gonna be solving problems. These are real life, everyday problems on Amazon. Amazon's changing and we need to be able to adapt, all right? We need to learn how to adapt, and these are quick decisions we'll be making. Cool news as well is that, you know, some people were saying that if you pull out inventory, you can't replenish your inventory for 90 days. That's false. That's completely false. That was only valid for the time that Amazon was doing free removals. Now removals cost money, so they're not going to give you any limitations if you pull it out and then decide to trickle inventory back in, you know, the next week after, right? Another thing is, if you're a completely new seller, what they're going to do is actually just going to give you 1,000 units up front of, you know, storage, so you can send as many different products as you want, as long as you don't exceed 1,000 units. And then based off of those 1,000 units or whatever 100 units you sell, they'll increase it further from there. So that's pretty awesome. That's great for new sellers. So shout out to my students. Heads up on that. That's gonna be good news for you guys. All right. So that is the update. If you guys are interested in your Amazon mentorship program, check it out down below. That's my mentorship program that I go on to teach beginner students who want to learn about how to start their Amazon FBA business. So check it out down below. And that's gonna be it, guys. So like the video, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, go make that money and take care. Peace.